Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about food, which is going to be French cuisine. So I'm really excited about it. It's something that I've absolutely loved. I have eaten way too much French cuisine, especially the chocolate. People think I'm crazy, but the chocolate over here is not the same in the US. It is so much better. I've probably eaten about 30 bars of chocolate. Maybe not the best, but I can't get the quality in the US, and I am a chocolate fiend. I could eat it every single day, all day long, which I have. Not the best thing, but anyway, French cuisine here is absolutely amazing. The one thing though is that a lot of people go to the supermarkets, and even the French people do. But I've noticed that a lot of my classmates and even my roommate, and sometimes even I do, it's just easy to go to the supermarket. It's all right there. I can buy multiple things instead of actually going to the shops that are specially for that. So they have a boulangerie, a patisserie, they have fromageries, they have caravistes. So you have pretty much like a bakery, which is a boulangerie, so it sells a lot of bread products. You have a patisserie, which is all like the sweet products, so all of like the chocolat eclair, or the tarte aux fraises, which is like the strawberry tarts, all of those types of things, those are sold there. You have the fromagerie, which is all different types of cheese. You have the cavistes, which is like the wine shops, local wine shops, and so they have a different selection than what you have at the supermarket. So it's really cool to go and talk to them because they have a different perspective of like the French culture, and it's very more authentic than just going to the supermarket asking someone like, what type of cheese would you recommend? Because even though it's fresh there as well, it's a different feel when it's a supermarket versus like someone's like local like store. Another thing that I absolutely love doing is going to the cafes. Right now the weather is getting really warm, and so it's really nice because a lot of them have like outside seating as well. So you can just sit down, you can, get a glass of water, have like a cup of coffee, or even have like a whole meal, and then you can just like sit and you can watch the locals interact with each other. The one difference is that when you go to a cafe, you don't get seated. You literally just walk in, or just like walk outside to like this outside sitting area, and you just sit at a table. Now for me, that's like, am I allowed to do that? Like, that's not the American culture. You normally be like waited, or they have like a sign. But in France, like you can just walk in. Sometimes they'll like say hi to you, like you always say like bonjour. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, like how many, and then they'll help seat you. But most of the time, you just walk in, you sit, and then the waiter or waitress will see you, and they come over and take care of you. Now that's something to keep in mind, because if you don't do that, if you just like awkwardly stand there, you'll probably be standing there for a while, and especially if it's not a touristy area, it will look very strange to them, and I don't know, and sometimes they don't know exactly how to react, because most of the time they get Parisians, especially if it's far away from the tourist traps. So that's some tips about going to a local cafe. If you ever come to Paris, please explore the boulangeries, the patisseries, and all those different places, because they're true gems. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.